poison ivy. Them girl here to fall in love and them ready for go bust some gay. Hey, poison ivy.
My people. Hey Brave Army, how are y'all doing? How's everybody doing, my people? What's good? It's your girl Wishfire, of course, always coming to you with every hack that I've experienced. Today's hack is, of course, Amazon Flex. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a self-proprietor job or a self-contractor job where you deliver packages to customers using your own car. Now, you definitely will write those taxes off since it is a self-proprietor job. If you are smart, you'll definitely do an at-home business. That way you can write off a lot more and you can receive a lot more on your tax return. Pretty self-explanatory, my friends. Okay, so it's my first YouTube video and oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you guys. Please leave me a comment. Let's chat it up. What's good? Like, share, and subscribe this video, guys, if you're looking for more videos about different things. Even throw in some what you want me to talk about next. And I took a few snippets on when I was delivering, so you could see the behind the scenes of what happens. All right, good morning, y'all. So I know I look a little bit crazy, but it is officially like 2:55 a.m. right now, Seattle time. So I know what you're thinking. Why the hell is anybody awake at this time? Well, I wanted to vlog about what it's like to do Amazon Flex as a side hustle. And I wanted to give you like the 411 on how it works and all that good stuff. So I thought I would take you on this journey with me. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so I am at the station. As you can see, wait, how do I flip this? Alright guys, so the quality of the sound on this one was a bit messed up, but all you're gonna see here is I'm basically gonna check in with my ID, and then after that I'll receive my package. So pretty self-explanatory. And that's what I'm doing right here. And then, yep, this lady here is gonna give us our package or our route for that day. Four and a half. Alright, so I've gotten all my packages. So this is what the route looks like. It's sparsely spread out. As you can see, I had like 38 packages that day. And loaded them up in my car. That's probably honestly the hardest part of it. But some people like to organize their packages before leaving the station. I don't really like to do that. I just rather just throw them in there and then kind of like search for them when I need them, because I feel like when you organize it, like it takes more time for you to leave the station and you don't know, you know, if there's gonna be traffic or stuff, but everyone has their own process. What I really like, usually the way I organize is I always put the smaller packages inside my car and the bigger packages in my trunk. Get your stuff done more efficiently and quicker than when, you know, like the later blocks when there's traffic and a lot of people going to work, coming from work, etc. So what's really nice too is it's so beautiful in the morning time. So it should be fun. All right, let's get it. So this is what you're gonna be doing. You'll bring the package to the door and then you'll leave it there and take a picture of it. It's a really cool side hustle. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. If you haven't, you should definitely look into it. I've done a couple of side hustles before. I've done DoorDash and I've done Instacart. And I would say by far this is my favorite out of all of those, but that's personally just my opinion. If you guys want to hear more about those delivery services, then let me know for sure in the comments below. And that would really help me out to kind of gauge where you guys want me to go next. But yeah, so today we're talking about Amazon. And so basically, I wanted to give you guys some tips. Some quick tips that I found useful while doing Amazon. The first one is, these are probably going to sound weird, but make sure that you use the restroom before you get there. And we all do our number. We all got to do our thing. But I will say that they give us these honey buckets at Amazon, and they're usually really gross. And I don't know about nobody else, but I hate those things. So I never end up using them, and I struggle while I'm out there on the road. So if you're trying out Amazon for the first time, honey, make sure that you use the restroom or you have some kind of method or something to figure out how you're going to use the restroom or where to go to use the restroom. So that's one thing you should think about. The next thing for me as a female is when I'm delivering packages, some of the packages can be a little bit heavy. So come on in, my ladies. Let me give you guys my little tip, okay? So I've figured out that what really helps me is like wearing a corset, because it helps like keep your back straight so that you're not injuring yourself anymore. And I've had back problems before, so I was trying like different ways on like how to prevent that. For me, it really took a toll on me when doing Amazon for a long period, because you're often like bending, stretching, pulling, and all that good stuff, and you're using you're not supposed to be using your back to lift things, but oftentimes your back is caught into a very awkward situation where it might get hurt. So if you're a female, I definitely advise you to do that. But especially if you're like me and you have like a back injury. So that's another tip there. And it doesn't hurt to be like working out while you're earning some cash, right? So that's another really good reason why I feel like for females it's awesome. So another tip I would say is to always make sure that you've charged up your phone. I know a lot of people tend to have like chargers in their cars and stuff like that, but it can be really annoying because you are technically taking out each package and having to walk with that package and your phone to the person's door to take a picture, because Amazon makes you take a picture of the package when you deliver it so that you're protected, the customer know that they've received their package, and so forth. So basically it's hard to do that if your phone isn't charged enough, and you're gonna have like a bit of a struggle with that. So that's another really good tip to think about, is just making sure that your phone is all charged up. Another really good one is always think in advance when it comes on to the gas in your car. I know that's very basic and everything, and like most people are like, oh yeah, of course, but I wanted to throw that in there because I know for myself, like, there's been a couple of times where like I miscalculated traffic time plus getting to the warehouse on time, and I wasn't able to get gas, and it makes it really hard because you're having to stop in your route to get that, and it just takes up a lot of your time. So what a really good thing to do is after you finished a batch, if you can get gas like right away, if you're planning to do another batch the next day or tomorrow or something, then it's definitely good to just get that right away, so then you don't have to worry about it when you're doing your next block. Hi guys. So now I wanted to jump into, what's the positives of doing Amazon and what are the negatives that I have pretty much seen while doing Amazon. Okay, so the pros for recording with I said recording. Guys, I don't know. Okay. So the pros for the pros for another pro for working with Amazon is, of course, the prices. So usually when I work for Amazon, I usually take blocks that are like 4 hours or more, but they do have blocks available for 3 hours. I think 3 hours is the least amount of time I've seen. 3 hours, 4 hours, they have some for 5 hours. Those are like the longer blocks, and they tend to pay a little bit more for those. The most I've seen them offer me for that, and this is for the Seattle area, of course. I'm sure that each city will have different amounts that they offer. For Seattle, the most that I've seen that I've gotten offered for a 4-hour block was like $212. But that's on the higher end of Amazon. Usually the most that they give out, I would say their median price for Seattle would be like 120 something for a 4-hour block. That's usually their high end of a regular amount. There's times when they'll give you up to 150, and like I said, 175, and like I've said, sometimes they give you up to that 212. So it really just comes down to how much you're delivering. I've also seen for myself, and I don't know if anyone else has done Amazon Flex, but if you guys have, let me know in the comments below if you've seen this on your app as well. But I've seen for myself where I've been doing Amazon since about 2019, I believe. And I've seen where when you take a break from it, so I stopped doing it in 2019 to 2020, and I think that was probably like, I stopped it for like 5 months, 6 months or more. And what I realized with Amazon is they usually tend to offer you like really high prices when you're not taking blocks on a regular, because they want you to start delivering again. So that's one reason why, like I said, I've gotten to that 212. It's because I stopped delivering for them for a very long time. And so because of that, I feel like they wanted to give me those deals so that I could start delivering for them again. But yeah, so there's different prices. I would say the minimum amount that you'll get paid with Amazon would definitely be $20 an hour for the Seattle area. I haven't gotten paid less than that, and usually that's, like I said, really the minimum amount. But most times I feel like it's always a little bit more than 20, like 25 or something like that. So with that in mind, I would say for the Seattle area, of course, it is definitely worth the amount, because if you think about working for DoorDash or for Instacart is a little bit similar as Amazon Flex, because you do choose your blocks, which is guaranteed money. I haven't seen those prices on Instacart, but like I said before, I haven't really used Instacart as much, so I can't say much on it, to be honest, just because I don't really like delivering groceries to people. But for the people that do, they've told me, I have friends that do Instacart, and they've told me that they've made like pretty good money on there. So I don't know if that's true or not. But anyways, so the difference is with DoorDash, you can't really guarantee how much you're gonna make. It's kind of just like you're winging it out there, and the orders come in when they come in, and they give it to you when they come in. However, with Amazon, it's guaranteed, and you know what you're gonna get paid before you take that block. So that's really cool. All right, Brave Army, that's the ending of part 1. Part 2 will be on my channel, so definitely check that out to learn more about Amazon Flex. All right, it was great to talk to you guys. I'm looking forward to all the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe this video, of course, and I'll be looking forward to any questions that you guys have. But before you put your questions down, remember to check out part 2. All right, guys, much love. Sending all the blessings your way. And remember, you can hack it. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
Poison, 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 poison ivy. Them gal, yeah, they fall in love, and them ready for go bust some gay. Hey, poison, poison.